WION continues to bring you our coverage of the developing situation in Myanmar, where things remain tense as protesters refuse to back down despite the crackdown by the authorities on the demonstrators who are opposing the military coup in their country. The once peaceful protests have now turned violent, with police and protesters clashing across Myanmar. Over 100 people have been arrested as Myanmar's police continues their crackdown on the anti-military protests. Ground reports that are emerging suggest that the police have started using live bullets to scare and disperse the angry crowd. There has been at least one incident where a protester was fatally injured. Protests in Yangon continue for the fifth day, and they gained momentum as the news of a woman being injured by a police gun spread like wildfire.
Our sister got shot with live ammunition yesterday. Her condition is critical right now. Now we see the military is taking brutal action on us. But we, young people, will lead the protest from various groups in every peaceful way. We will keep fighting against the regime under our motto, the military dictatorship must fail.
Now on Wednesday, hundreds of people protested against the military crackdown, wearing helmets and carrying the NLD flags. A group of food delivery riders and other cyclists rallied across Yangon. They chanted anti-coup slogans while displaying the three-finger salute, a symbol now adopted by the anti-coup movement. Myanmar's youth are driving the anti-coup protests, the first experience of public dissent for many. Myanmar's General Z is coming up with unique ways to make their voices heard. On your screens are visuals of a group of protesters sitting outside the Japanese embassy in Yangon. In bathtubs, yes, bathtubs, they are holding banners, shouting slogans condemning the military crackdown.
It's the idea of the young generation. We are always thinking how to be more creative and how to get international attention. I think there will be more ways like that. This protesting in the plastic bathtub was my idea. Others are happy to join, and we do it.
Myanmar's military continues its crackdown on Aung San Suu Kyi's democratically elected government. On late Tuesday, the military officials ransacked the NLD party's headquarters. Witnesses say that the security forces raided the party office right after the night curfew came into effect. Visuals that emerged later show broken doors, shattered safes, and even damaged servers. On the other hand, Myanmar's state television on Tuesday reported that the police suffered serious injuries as they tried to disperse the crowd. They say that the protesters turned violent and even destroyed a police truck in the city of Mandalay. Footage of the aftermath was later aired on state television. It showed injured policemen who claimed to have acted within the ambit of the law. The state broadcast also claimed that the protests are being orchestrated by people who wanted to harm the nation's stability. And all of this with no mention of last week's military coup. The protests continue as the world condemns Myanmar's military crackdown. All voices demand restoration of the deposed government and freedom for Aung San Suu Kyi and other detained leaders. This growing defiance comes in a country where the military has previously enjoyed a strong hand and dissent has been met with deadly force. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.